Hey, figure I better show a quick video about the Tannus tire installation since, I mean, it's unique. They're cool. But, so you get these little pins that go radially around the circumference here. Then, like, well, I'm kind of getting this backwards. Take your tire off, make sure you take your tape off too. They're not supposed to be used with rim tape. I don't know if it, like, matters, but they're not supposed to. So, in your rim here, where there's this little, thing, this little groove, these little pins, see how I can get this, fit in like this, and then they kind of snap in, and you can test it. You're like, the instructions they give you, they talk about the ideal way is to use a micrometer. I've installed these before, and I didn't. I did actually have a micrometer, but I sort of traded it for some stuff. So don't have it now, but it's pretty easy. I mean, like, you get a few different sizes of those pins. I actually have more than you usually get because this is from like at least two sets. And because I have two tires, but I had another set. There's whatever, but mine are the blue, as you can see. That's ones I'm installing here. And I found it's easiest to do it kind of assembly line style. So there's these pins. The holes go all the way through, but this is a messy video. Sorry. But there's one side that's a little bit bigger. So you go with that. And then I find it easiest to put one corner in and then kind of wiggle the other corner in. Usually I'm using two hands, like so. And then you can push it in. This part, like when you first do the first couple, it's going to seem, it's really hard, but you get used to it. And once you do a few, you get the hang of it. And then you use their special tool here. I have a few because I have a few sets. You only get one tool with the set. They make this mechanical tool too, which I've never used, but it looks pretty slick. But with this one, you just use the end here and you push her in. Make sure it's flush. Because, well, and especially with this case, I have the thickest road bike tires that they make. And so even the thing is, the inside here, it's just barely the size here. I'm going to grab my rim tape so I can show you. So like you can see, it is like spot on exactly the same width as the rim tape. So it's going to be a snug fit. I had these exact same ones on here before though, so I know it'll work. But, so then when you get them all in, what you do is you take that tool and the other end of it, this thing, this pointy end, you go around the circumference here as you have that in, and you put one side in first, not with the tool. You just kind of like put the whole one side of the tire in, and then you go around and you pop the other end of those pins in. And it's not easy, especially when you get to the last one. It takes some strength, or if you have a buddy to help you out, which I'm at a buddy's house, so when he gets back from work, I think if I'm not done with it, I'll be like, help. Because that's the thing about these. Once they're on too. So the other, mostly they're great. They, no possibility of flats because it's completely solid. There's no air involved, which is, I'm like, one of those, why didn't someone do this sooner? But people have. It just was a matter of getting the material right, so it felt like riding. But the one thing that I learned the hard way the last time I had these on is if you break a spoke, you are SOL, because you have to cut these off when you want to take them off. So, ride carefully, don't break spokes is kind of the word of the day when you're riding these. But otherwise, they're great. They are a little bit weird when they're first new like this and slick. This wears away after a while, and it's not as slick. But right away, if you ride on any painted asphalt during the rain, they're a little bit slippery. But like I say, I don't know how long it takes for that to go away, but it's however long it takes for this stuff to wear down to where it's, but it's just not slick. You'll tell as you're doing it. And I think they say something about that in the manual here. Honestly, they do, but I don't see it real quick here. Oh yeah, here we go. It's in bold even. Pre-ride a minimum of 60 miles, 100 kilometers. So that's not much. And then after that, they're guaranteed warranty. They have a warranty of up to 5,000 miles. Now, I don't use an odometer, so that'd be a little hard for me to prove, but I don't expect to have to use the warranty because the last ones, gosh, I had them on for like 7 years or something. And the only thing that happened is the back one wore flat because it was a really straight commute. It was just like straight one way, straight the other way. 15 miles to work, 15 miles back, and then whatever errands. But that was my MO. So now it's much more varied now that I'm bikepacking and going all kinds of different places. And my old tire's over there. I think I might try and sell that thing because it's still in pretty good shape. Like you can see the tread. It's not bad at all. So yeah, I'm trying to maybe get some money out of that guy. And I'll probably do a follow-up. Well, I don't know. This is pretty much it for the installation. I'll do one maybe after they're on or something. Oh, another thing. I looked, they have, because this is important now, they have a weight limit. It's 330 pounds between the two. It's up here at the top. Both, of course, rider and equipment, as it says. 330 pounds, but that's between the two tires. It's 165 pounds per. So that basically means that I have to make sure I'm pretty well balanced, and yeah, I gotta just ditch weight, which it's good. And 330 pounds, that's fine. I weigh 200 pretty much even. So, and I probably would say 350 is fine because I have the beefiest, thickest model tire they have. So yeah, well, I guess the weight limit's probably more the pins, so that doesn't matter. But I think it should be fine. Definitely for now, as I'm just going to be riding around town and I've detached the trailer. Most of my gear's out back. I'll do a camping site video later. But yeah, gosh, my bike is so light. It practically rides itself the way it's set up right now. It's amazing. So all of this is motivation to just get lighter. And I see people on these backpacking groups. I'm like, how do you do it with so little stuff? But I'll learn. We'll get there. But yeah, so well on the way. And, well, they do make solid tires for the trailer too. But since my long-term goal for that is to kind of ditch it, I'm not going to bother with those just yet. I think I'll probably park the trailer for the most of the time that I'm here in Lubbock. Anyway, I digress. Tannus tires commence. All right.